Welcome to the InCH, y'all, with Michael Bryan. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Welcome, y'all. I told y'all I was going to drop a top 25 episode, and here I am. I'm going to do this weekly. I'll drop it every Wednesday right before the games start for the week. They start on Thursday. They play them on Friday. They play some on Saturday, but none on Sunday. That's where we're at right now in the college football season. NFL is all Sunday. College football is everything before that because, well, why not have college football on Thursday, Friday, Saturday? You know what I mean? Even though they put bum teams on Thursday and Friday sometimes. But here we are with the top 25 episode. I mean, let's go ahead and unveil the rankings real quick. Let me put my board up there because this is the real shit. Like, I'm not here to get paid. I'm not here to play games. I'm not a part of the Associated Press who just create bullshit. And I'm not a part of the BCS who try to, not the BCS, but the College Football Playoff Committee that tries to just sit here and, just create drama throughout the season just by making rankings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like sometimes they just put teams in these places because they need the viewership. Oh, when a number 1 team plays a number 3 team in the country, people are going to tune in. When a number 10 is playing a number 2, they're going to tune in. But when number 3 is playing unranked, nobody gives a fuck. When number 21 is playing number 4, you're going to tune in. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ranked games, they sell, and that's what they want. So they're going to sit here and rank teams that aren't supposed to be ranked. They're going to give relevancy to teams that don't need to be relevant. That's just what it is. So this is the true rankings, though. I've put it up the last 2 weeks. My top 2 have not changed. It's still Georgia, Michigan. Neither one of them have lost. Michigan's obviously played nobody, and they still don't have Harbaugh as a coach. His daddy's coaching the team right now, which is wild. And then you got number 3, Texas, and number 4, Florida State, moving into my top 5. Look, Florida State, they ran through LSU, and that's basically what got them at number 5. Even though, honestly, I don't think LSU's that good. I really don't think they're that good. After watching them this season and seeing other teams the first 2 weeks of the season, first 2.5 weeks of the season, first whatever you want to call it. But they have not impressed me at all. And they're still in the rankings. They're still in my rankings, as you can see on the board. But, like I said, Texas obviously beat Alabama. Alabama was number 3. That kicks Alabama out of the top 10 all day long and moves Texas right into that spot. Florida State, number 4, for obvious reasons. They've been beating the shit out of teams. Granted, like I said, the teams they played have not been very good. They still are beating the shit out of teams. Number 5 through number 7, you got USC, Notre Dame, and Tennessee. I believe these teams they've been in this core. I mean, granted, Notre Dame's fallen down, USC's fallen down, but they've only fallen down because they haven't really played anybody of that big significance yet. You know what I mean? So, like, say Notre Dame has played Alabama and beat Alabama, of course they're going to be top 3. But they haven't. Y'all beat Navy, and you beat whoever the fuck y'all played last week. And then, forgive me, North Carolina State. But then you got, let's see, who we got next. 8 through 11. So you got Penn State and Washington at what, 8 and 9? Penn State and Washington, they've been taking care of business, beating bad teams like they're supposed to do. Play a real team and you'll move up over Notre Dame and whatnot. And then you got Ohio State. Ohio State is very questionable to me. I mean, they beat Youngstown State 35-7. Like, that's a game they normally score like 70 points in the first half type shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just not sold on Ohio State this year. This is the first time I can literally look in the camera and say I'm not sold, man. I'm not sold on Ohio State. I don't think they can compete with, I'm not going to say Michigan because I ain't seen Michigan play a real team yet, but they definitely can't compete with the SEC and beat a solid SEC team. And then Alabama falls to number 11. They didn't look good, man. They're in danger of falling out of the top 25 if they lose another game. And it's totally possible they could lose another game. They just have not been that squad. They go to South Florida this week. They should blow out South Florida. But Jalen Milroe, man, he just was not good. And those corners got burned. You play superstar teams, you're going to get beat. All they need is a couple of receivers to burn them. And a quarterback that can air it out and a line that can hold up just a little bit. And then 12 through 16, Oregon's been winning. Utah's been surviving on their backup quarterback. Cam Rising should be back at some point. Colorado's becoming America's team. I mean, they truly are. They are America's team right now. Coach Prime has taken over college football, made it popular again. K-State's doing K-State things. That's why they're sitting where they are. They've been in that 20 spot for me in the 20s, but now officially moved them up to number 15 where they should be. And then Washington State. Washington State went from unranked to being ranked now. They beat the shit out of Wisconsin like they were supposed to do. They won me a lot of money, and that's why I put them in this spot. They actually bought my ranking. I can't believe I just said that. I know I said I wouldn't do something like that, but I won my bet because of Washington State beating Wisconsin. I won my bet. That's why they're ranked this way. And then just looking out, I mean, I got Clemson at number 25. You got Miami at 23. I mean, the 18 through 25 is going to change constantly. It's going to change throughout the season. Some can move up. Others are going to fall out. I got respect for Dabo Swinney and Clemson. I feel like they're going to rebound at some point. But, I mean, they've only lost one game, but they just have not played good. And that's what happens when you don't play good. People lose faith. TCU, and then let's go with some games of the week. So we got not very big games this week, and I had to search for some matches. We don't have any ranked games. Like, everybody's getting soft in the third week of the season. But we got number 11, Tennessee, going to Florida. On my rankings is number 7. Number 11 in the AP poll. I believe Florida sucks. They do, bro. Looking at the last 3 seasons for Florida, they have been so mediocre. Like, the Swamp isn't even fearful at all anymore. Like, anybody can win at the Swamp. Louisville comes to Lucas Oil Stadium. They play IU. Louisville's 2-0. IU's 1-1. IU is plus 10, so they're giving Louisville 10 to beat IU. So, I mean, this is a game Tom Allen and the Hoosiers need to win. If they don't win this game, I'm going to lose all faith. And then we got number 15, K-State, going to Mizzou. Mizzou's not something to be impressed about yet. But, you know, they compete. They're a competitive squad. They've been competitive throughout the seasons. They've had upset wins or they've taken teams down to the wire. K-State, they've been handling business. Will Howard, their quarterback, he was back up last year but ended up playing in place of Adrian Martinez. He's playing this year. He's starting. He's been hot to start the season out. So I think K-State will probably get that dub. So that'd probably be a good game to put on your parlay ticket. And then you got Colorado State at Colorado. It's a 10 p.m. game. Prime time under the lights. I mean, Colorado State sucks, though. So Colorado should win this game. And then you got number 14 LSU going to Mississippi State. Mississippi State got them a good win last week. A win they weren't expected to get. LSU... I hope Mississippi State beats these dudes, man, because I'm ready to kick Brian Kelly and his squad out the top 25. I am so sick of Brian Kelly. I'm so sick of LSU. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. Never have been, never will be. Roll Tide. That's the way I live. But other than that, thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. If you got anything to say, say it. If not, deuces. Peace.